Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name's Bree Burton. I'm a IFBB Pro Bikini athlete, and I am so excited to finally be starting this journey with you all. I feel like it's been a long time coming, but now that I'm gearing up for my pro debut, I thought what better time to start a YouTube and kind of take you guys along the journey with me. If you're new here, like I am, go ahead and like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below and say hello. For those who don't know me, aside from being just a pro bikini athlete, I am also a mother, I am a wife, I am a massage therapist, I'm a personal trainer, I'm a bodybuilding coach. I'm basically a jack of all trades muscle. My life revolves around fitness and family. So that's what I'd like to share here on my channel with you all, and hence the name Lift, Laugh, Love, because love is at the epicenter of everything that I do, and lifting and fitness is basically my entire life and my livelihood. So I figure I'll give you a little bit about me, and then I got some questions over in Instagram that I thought I would answer here for my first video, just to give you guys a little bit more of an idea of who I am and what you can expect to see on this channel from me. We're deciding on a show for my pro debut here at the very beginning of January. Be on the lookout, because when I do decide on what my pro debut is going to be, I plan to do a whole pro debut series where it'll be following me up through my prep and the weeks leading up to my pro debut. So I got my pro card back in 2023, but I have been in this sport since 2021, and I've been training since 2017. So I've been doing this for a little while. I actually have my massage license as well that I got back in 2014 and really honed in on kinesiology and all that stuff. So loved muscles ever since like that time. A few years after getting my massage license is when I started going to the gym and kind of building, and fell in love with bodybuilding. And then 2021, I did my very first show, which was the Tangi Johnson Classic, and I placed 4th in the open, but I was just like so stoked to have placed. It didn't matter. I fell completely in love with the sport. So fast forward, I got my national qualification in 2022, all of which I coached myself for those first 4 shows, and I learned a lot myself, but then I kind of wanted to not have to second guess everything, and that's when I ended up hiring coaches, and I ended up getting my pro card on my first national show in 2023 at the USA Championships down in Las Vegas. And as many of you know, right after that, my husband's appendix ruptured, and we spent about a month in the hospital. So my entire reverse and all of that kind of went to So basically, I've been building since then. I haven't stepped on stage since 2023, and all of 2024 has been spent diligently trying to build and fit the bikini criteria. I've always been on the smaller end, so adding more glute density, adding more shoulders, that's never a bad thing for somebody who's smaller in structure and all of that, like I am. So that's what I've been up to. I haven't chosen a pro show yet. I will, of course, be announcing that here, and then hopefully taking you guys on that whole journey with me. So without further ado, let's get to the questions that I got on Instagram. So what got me interested in bodybuilding? Thing that got me interested in bodybuilding, well, number one was my husband. When we were dating, we were going to the gym and taught me bodybuilding splits and, you know, how the eating habits and all of that kind of got me that general love for working out. And he had done a couple of shows already, so he would always tell me like, oh, you've got really great genetics, like you should do this eventually. And I personally didn't love the look of the bikini that I was seeing at that time, which was like that 2017, 2018. And then I remember seeing Attila and Jen Dory, and I was hooked. Those girls, the look, the flow, the posing, everything. I knew at that moment, like, okay, if this is bikini, then that's what I want to do. So that's what I started attempting to do, just trying to kind of look like a bikini competitor. And yeah, it evolved from there. So I would say that my husband is what initially got me into bodybuilding, and then we'll say Jen Dory. Let's see, how tall are you? I am 5'1", and depends on the day. 5'1.5", 5'1.25". I think the shortest that I measured was like 5'1 1/8 at a show. So yeah, it varies. Obviously with shows you're dehydrating, but I'm about 5'1". I'm short. How long have I been lifting? Since 2016, like December of 2016. So 8 years? Math? Yeah, 8 years. And then I actually injured my knee in 2018 after about 1.5 years of lifting, and I was super bummed. I had to get surgery and have that repaired, and then I kind of came back with the mentality of like, I am getting on stage, because right before I hurt my knee, I had ordered a pair of heels and like was like, oh, I'm gonna look into this a little bit more. And yeah, immediately after opening my massage business and ordering a pair of heels, I ended up having to get knee surgery and take the time off. Basically all of 2019 was getting back to where I was in 2018, and then 2020 happened and I was doing home workouts, and then 2021 I was like, it's happening, I gotta make it happen. And I was still way too small. Okay, note that, because yeah, I didn't have a coach, and I definitely didn't come in correct. Granted, I don't have a bodybuilding community where I'm at, and that's totally fine. I'm trying to kind of build that now, so girls that do want to do that in this area have somebody that they can turn to, but I didn't have anybody when I started. So I was looking on Instagram, I was going on Reddit, I was going to posing things 3 hours away from me just to try and like learn what this was. And I remember my first posing lesson with Tangi, and she was like, you need more shoulders, you need more lats, you need more everything. And basically like, what are you doing? That's what it felt like. No, she was great, and she made my posing like the absolute best that it could be for the package that I was presenting. And yeah, thankfully it all worked out. My love for bodybuilding was ignited there, and yeah, I don't think I would do it any other way. I'm glad, you know, I came, I learned, I put it to work, and I was a student of the sport. How do I plan my meals out? So I am currently on a meal plan, and with that I eat 3 meat meals, 3 big meals a day, and then I have 3 smaller, whether they're eggs, protein shake, etc., meals a day as well. And I basically plan my meals all around my protein. So each meal has protein. I'm trying to get a really big amount of protein in a day. I'm currently at 150-ish, 160-ish grams of protein a day, and that's a lot for me. It's the most I've ever done. So in order to get that, I am having to break it down into the meals and make sure that each meal has, 20 to 30 grams of protein, and that way I'm digesting the protein and putting it to use throughout the day. So that's kind of how I plan my meals out. Get the protein separated out, and then add like carbs or fats with it throughout the day. But my coach currently handles all of that for me. Camera died, but we're back. Okay, so what am I most excited and nervous for? So I am very nervous just to get on a pro stage. I am the, smallest fish in a really big pond, and I'm so excited, but super, super duper nervous and wondering where I will stack up against all of these amazing ladies that I've looked up to my whole competitive career so far. So I'm really excited. And that's where I'm taking all of the nerves and putting it towards excitement. I can't wait to get back on the stage. I can't wait to show all of the hard work that I've put in throughout the last year and a half. Make a sick comeback after Abe having his appendix rupture. Prepping with my husband again. I'm so grateful to be over the hump of this whole last year and a half or whatever, and just on the up and up, and I really can't wait to show you guys all of the work that I've put in. Have I decided what suit color I'm going to be wearing for my pro debut? Yes, I have, and I did put it on Instagram as well. I designed my suit earlier this year, and I had fully intended on competing in 2024 and then ended up deciding to wait until 2025. And so I do have my suit, and since you're here, I'll go get it. Okay, so I always order from Toxic Angels. Don't have a code. This is the suit that I'm wanting to wear for my pro debut. It's got these beautiful, beautiful light purple and dark purple stones, as well as some really pretty blue ones. And then the actual fabric that it's on is the velvet jade. They're seriously just so beautiful. Gorgeous. So that's the suit I'm going to be wearing. No secrets here. If I change my mind, maybe I'll keep it a secret. I don't know, but that's the plan so far. So that's about all I think I've got for you guys for this first episode. I am planning on taking you through my pro debut journey, planning on competing in the spring and early summer. I am hoping to take you guys through some workouts, some travel vlogs. I have some trips to Boise planned, also over to Seattle and whatnot. I plan to do some podcast style content as well. Just sharing a lot of my personal experiences. I know a lot of people are curious as to how I prepped and planned my wedding at the same time. I know there's people that are curious about the actual story of Abraham and his appendix rupturing. So stay tuned. I plan to do a lot more in the future on here. So if there's anything that you guys would like to see on my channel, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, like, all that jazz. I will see you guys on the next one.